couple of weeks ago I did a brief video and we talked about the White River Knife and Tool M1 backpacker. It was a very basic, I'm reluctant to call it a survival knife because I think it has a lot of other applications besides a survival tool, but the main concept was a compact knife, easy to carry. The backpacker came with a necker type setup for the sheath. It also included all of the hardware, screws, washers to set it up for belt carry, either horizontal, vertical, or even attach it to a backpack if you wanted to. Today I want to talk just a little bit about the M1 Backpacker Pro. What they've done is taking the basic backpacker and applied G10 handles to it. The G10 that they've used, they have a textured, I don't want to call it textured, I guess we'll call it a checkered finish to the handle. It ends up in a very grippy feeling. It feels as though it's going to be very secure in your hand, whether it's wet, dry, soiled, covered in mud, whatever. You've got something in there that's going to allow you to really get a good grip on it. The handles are attached with Torx screws, so it's very easy to change the handles out. If you want to put a different handle material on, build something on your own, or possibly go back and design it back into the M1 series with a paracord wrap instead of the G10 wrap. The sheath that comes with this knife is set up for belt carry. As it's shown here, obviously it's for vertical carry. Then you can turn this, move it in, put it on for horizontal carry, or if you want to just carry it on a backpack, same thing as on the M1 backpacker. Both of these knives come in at 7 inches overall length. Blade steel is S35 VN, and the blade itself actually measures 3 inches of cutting surface. I'm really fond of this particular series due to the fact that they've cut a choil in that really locks your finger into place. It would be very hard to lose control of this knife even under a stressful cutting situation. In addition, the grippiness on the G10 really gives you a secure feeling, as does the paracord as far as that's concerned. One thing that White River does that I'm particularly fond of is they take the sharp edges on the knife and put a slight bevel on them. I was at first concerned with the backpacker that exposed rear end could be a little bit sharp on your hand, but it's not at all. They've knocked the edges down, it doesn't cut into your hand, makes it extremely, extremely comfortable to use. The price differential on the two knives is very insignificant. It just kind of comes down to what you prefer, the paracord basic or going into the G10 for a little bit more traditional hunting knife feel to it. Great knives. I'm anxious to get them out. They've both got what they call a stonewash finish, which is somewhat similar to a bead blast finish. It's a low glare. It's not a bright shiny blade, which is fine with me. But the White River M1 Backpacker, the Backpacker Pro, either one of them would make a great choice for someone looking for a high quality knife to take out in the field.